Hey guys, I'm back with a brand new protective style sponsored by Her Given Hair. So Her Given Hair is a company that specializes in 100% human natural textured hair extensions. So let's get into it. First things first, the hair comes equipped with this cute little trifold that gives you step-by-step instructions on tips before the installation of the hair and even after the installation of the hair. So I received 3 bundles of the Coily textured hair in the inches of 20, 16, and 18. I chose the Coily texture because I felt like it would be the best texture to match my 4A, 4B mixed hair, and I was dead on. Once I actually took the hair out of the little hairnet and touched it, it was perfect. Like literally the texture was the exact same texture of my natural hair. Each bundle came with about 6 to 7 clip-ons. So step 1 in the trifold recommends that you wash the hair before install. So of course I decided to co-wash, and I decided to co-wash with one of my absolute favorite staple products, the As I Am line. I used the coconut co-wash as well as the leave-in. I washed each bundle individually and I just used my bathroom sink. I used warm water. I used about a dime size amount of the coconut co-wash, and I gently worked that in the hair as well as finger detangled. I have really been into finger detangling my hair, so I decided to go ahead and do that on the wefts as well. Once I got the co-wash worked in and got it really detangled, I rinsed the coconut co-wash out and then I just added the leave-in. Honestly, it took me no real effort to detangle, and the shedding of this hair was very minimal. I mean, it takes me a minute to actually detangle my natural hair, but this hair was a piece of cake. This is what the hair looks like with just the As I Am leave-in. So I continued that process through the other 2 wefts. I started with the 20 and then I worked my way to the 16 and the 18. The 20 honestly had the most shedding, and I think because that hair was longer and more coarsed at the end. This is just the wefts as I laid them out to dry. So now to the hardest part of the clip-ins. This was my first time doing clip-ins. Of course, I YouTubed it and it still was a little bit difficult for me. These are the actual clips that came with the hair. They were smaller, and when I tried them on, they didn't really feel secure. So I went out to the beauty supply store and bought some bigger clips. I do have very thick, coarse hair, so I did want a more, secure clip. So I used the smaller clip-ins for the front of my hair to help blend. Now the main problem I had was I had a basic needle and thread on hand, but the needle that I had was actually too big to fit through the hole of the clip-in to attach it to the weft. So I had to go out and buy a basic sewing needle, and the thread that I had on hand was fine. So just that heads up to you. So once you have the thread and the needle and the knot ready to go, you can attach your clip on to either, one track on the weft, or you can double up like I did. I sewed 2 tracks on, I sewed a clip-in onto 2 tracks because I wanted my hair really thick and full. Now this part was really easy to do. There are holes attached at the top of each clip-in, and all you'll do is take your needle through that hole and loop it through and sew the clip-in on. Word of advice, make sure that the clip-in is open before you sew it on. Yeah, I sewed it on with it closed and then having to take it off. So yeah, just make sure it's open. So once you sew the clip-in onto the weft, you cut the thread, you knot it, and you've made yourself a clip-in, or a clip-in little track weave. Okay, go off. But the hardest part for me was I actually over measured like the length of the clip-in and my actual hair. So I ended up doing double work, but once I got the hang of it, I was in there. So this is actually after my initial install of the hair. I sewed up 95% of my hair and only left out a small part at the crown. I didn't record my braid pattern. It was a very basic, Snoop Dogg 6 cornrows going to the back. Like, it was nothing fancy because I knew that I was just gonna put the clip-ins on top of the braids. So the style that I've been rocking is a basic twist out. I use the Curls Twist and Shout cream as well as the blueberry paste to help mold the hair and my hair together. Right now I'm just spraying down my hair with water, basic water. I know it's in the Carol's Daughter, but it's just water. I just like that spray bottle. And then I apply a generous amount of the Twist and Shout cream, and I just work that into my hair with my fingers. Like I said, I've really been into finger detangling, and this hair is just bomb. It is the exact 4A 4B like pattern. Once I work that product in, I do a basic 2-strand twist all the way to the bottom. The 20-inch did get a little dry at the end, so I did add a little more product as I went along. Now, like I said, the top part of my hair is actually where I left a bit of my natural hair out. And that is where I added those smaller clip-ins. I did a part, I added a clip-in, and then I left some hair out. And then I did a part, added a clip-in, and continued that pattern. Now, when I twisted my hair and the extension together, I made sure to put more control paste because it's humid here in Florida and I know my hair and the humidity. So I wanted to make sure that I twisted it tight to the extension to help blend it as much as I could. So I had about 7 or 8 jumbo twists, and this is what the hair looks like with the clip-ins and the twist out all done. And now this is the next morning and I'm getting ready to take the twist down. So just like you would with your natural hair, grab your favorite oil and get ready for the takedown. I chose coconut oil, of course, because coconut oil is life. No, but just grab some oil, rub it on your hands, and begin to separate the twist. The twists that actually had my natural hair twisted into them, I waited last to take those out because there's a method to my madness on why I take them out last. So the method to the madness is in the back where none of my natural hair is, it's very easy to separate it and not have to worry about losing the curl definition. So I wait until I have the back completely separated and fluffed out, and then I separate the twist in the front, making sure to not separate too much. So I want the back to be super full to make up for the lack of separation in the front where my natural hair is. So that's pretty much it. It was really, really easy to blend this hair with my natural hair. The only problem I had was losing my curl pattern because of how hot it had been in Florida. This is actually my hair blended with the clip-in extension. All the information on Her Given Hair will be in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.